Hello y'all and welcome to Nails by Finn. This is my new channel. I would really appreciate the engagement because I am trying to grow. Go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell. Leave a like and a comment. Basically today I'm going to make some press-ons. I'm going to be using this brand, which I think is the Tipex. Well, I know is the Tipex brand. I actually tested these a while back on myself, and I made this set here, which is now no longer on, but I made this set here, and it was so pretty, and it has like the instant apex. So ignore my nails now because they are crusty, but I am going to do another video following up with me like applying my press-ons. But today I'm just making a simple set, and I'm just going to get started on it now, and not waste too much time. I will include a picture of the inspiration inspiration picture. So I really did try to include it, but I actually lost it. So really old, simple design. I just wanted to start my first nail video off in my nail journey with something simple, and I just hope that you guys like it, and you're definitely welcome. This is the sheet that I used last time. I want to see if I can still get another set out of this sheet, so that basically it will just inform you about this brand. I do know that multiple sizes fit my nails, so I should still be able to get another set out of this. As you can see, these are thicker than the average nail tip. I don't know how I can show you an example of this because I don't think it's gonna actually focus, but it's really much thicker than like the average nail tip, and I actually got like a long wear out of the ones that I made the first time. So I'm just gonna get started fitting. I don't want to talk too much. Last time I used 00 on my thumbs, but I think I can go ahead and use 0 this time because the 00 is kind of big. So that's for my thumb, and this is going to be for left hand is going to be pink, right hand is going to be clear. But I do definitely hope that everybody is having an amazing day. Thank you for tuning in if you did, and welcome. So yeah, the regular 0 definitely does fit a lot better and more flush to my nails. And I'm gonna try not to sit back too far. I think, I'm trying to still get it in frame here. So last time for my pointers, I used a mixture of sizes. So let me see, I should be able to get away with using the regular size that I use. So 4 for my left hand, like I definitely sized up on that other set. Is there another 4? There's not another 4. There's not another 3, so I may end up having to take out another sheet. But I do have 2 5s here, so I'll take those off for the ring finger. Hopefully the focus is good for you guys. Any technical issues that you would come across in this video, feel free to comment down below because I want to go ahead and improve as I go. But hey, the way you can definitely fail something is if you just don't start and if you don't try. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just start. I was supposed to have started my nail journey here, but things kind of got postponed, because life. I was homeless for a little bit. Of course, everybody's going to be kind of new to this because, hey, this is my first time actually making a nail video. Size. What's this, 10? Fits perfect for the left hand. And I hate when the tack it, like the little white stuff that I'm using to tack this on, like I hate when it like bunches up on the sides of it instead. Here, I'm gonna just switch this because it has a least or lower amount of the tack it so that it reduces that little bulging on the side. But I like how this is like a, you know, like a replica stand, like where you make like little tiny replicas or something. Well, technically this is a replica like of nails. So I like how it looks like a little stand. And here's number 10, which fits this nail properly. So here. And I think one thing that I probably do a little different when I make these nails is I did not file or buff the surface before I started applying polishes and colors to it, because I just did not see the need to do that. This one's probably done. I'll probably get some more pinkies out of this one and some more ring fingers. I'm starting a new sheet. This is how a full sheet looks of those. You get all of them, and I think it's actually satisfying to look at the full sheet. Where's this? I don't even know how long it's gonna take to do these nails. I am gonna go ahead and like break up filming for this, so I'm gonna film like the first like essential steps, and then film the other part later. So you guys will probably see me come back later on. So I'm gonna try another 4 for my ring finger on my right hand and see if I like how that fits. So middle fingers are the ones that are missing. Typically I use a 3, but let me see how this covers. I don't think many people use 3s, so they didn't put a lot of those. But there's like extra 5s and 6s. So 3 fits on this middle finger. And I think it's funny how like some fingers have like different sizes than the like right or the left. So like one of them have like slightly bigger sizes for me. But yeah, this is going to be a very simple design. I don't want to talk through the entire video, but I will go ahead and play some music. You see it too. So I'm going to play music like as I actually get started, but I'm going to go ahead and mix colors first because I have to mix my colors to achieve certain colors for this design. And that I don't already have. Yeah. And now this is what's left of this sheet. I should definitely be able to get a full set out of this sheet. So I got a lot. I think you get like 30 tips on each sheet. And you get about, you get 5 sheets total. And you get 30 tips on each sheet. So you can get a lot of sets out of it, even if it's not just for yourself. You might, because since everybody's fingers are different sizes, I'd imagine people with smaller or bigger fingers could probably still get tips off of your sheet. So yeah, I hate how they have this little part right here. So I am gonna file that off for each one, just to start. And I really like these penna files. Actually, no, this is not penna. I do have penna files, the 8080 grits. This is the Makart 8080 grit. It's just as good as the penna, but I think that the penna one is slightly sharper on the edges than the Makart. Either way, these are really, really good files. Like if you want a really sharp file, which sometimes you may need to file these type of tips. I would also like to mention these are acrylic based on what I read on the packaging, but I still am able to use gel polish on these just as fine as if you were to use regular nail polish on acrylic. And if you guys don't know, those are kind of like mates. So nail polish and acrylic paints and things stick really well to acrylic bases, and gel polishes and jelly tips stick really, really well to one another because it's like it becomes one. With these acrylic tips, though they are opposites, I can say that the gel adheres very well. Based on my last set, which is these, you can see there's no peeling away from the base at all. So there's no peeling away from the tip or anything. It was able to adhere perfectly to these acrylic tips. Typically what you would see is like with like if you had like a plastic, I would say it's like the antidote to both of them. So plastic tips will not stick to acrylic very, very well, nor will it stick to gel. It will peel away. I don't know about how it is to use acrylic and regular polishes that are not gel over jelly tips or gel tips. I don't know because I haven't tried that yet. But I do know that plastic is like the antidote for both of these. So if you use plastic cheap tips, you can, because you can strengthen them. You can try to force it to stick by etching the surface, but it still has like a bigger risk of peeling if you choose to use like plastic tips over acrylic or gel. But let me know if you found like a different outcome with any of those combinations. But this is my first set of nails that I'm gonna make on camera. I know like sometimes there's like this stigma of like making press-ons and doing like I forgot what it's called. There's a certain method that people do now where they use a full cover tip and then just cover it with, and then just cover the full cover tip with builder gel. And it's like I forgot, I think it's called a Russian manicure. But I think in America we have a different name for it. Correction, that method is called Gel-X. And like people say that that's not really doing nails because you didn't sculpt the nail. And I'm like, well, I don't know about that, because if you can really design a good set of nails, then the design is really pretty. It does take a little bit less work, but you still have to do like all the same prep for the tips that you would if you would do like a full set. And sometimes when I make press-on nails, there are steps that require me to still use poly gel. So if I want to make a set of ducks, I can only use, like, they don't sell like full cover duck tips that have the instant apex, just, you know, with the Tipp-Ex nails. They don't sell that, so I have to like actually get duck tips and cut these down about the length of my natural nail bed, and then glue the tips on, and then I have to use polygel to like fill in like the blanks and stuff and make sure that it is adhered properly and have enough strength in that weak point where the gel glue and the tip meets the full cover tip. So now I'm gonna get my duster here and just dust off any dust. It's like weird because like I'm dusting off little tiny statues. It's so cute. And again, I don't even have to etch the top of these before putting on polish. Some people do still, but I find that these actually adhere really well with just the base coat as the first layer. I'm not gonna put base coat yet. This is the base coat that I like to use. I like this brand. Between them and Makartt, oh my gosh, I don't know which one is the best, but this brand right here, yeah, the base coat and the top coat is base coating and top coating. And I have to mix the colors. It's a certain shades are lighter than the original. And today the colors that I'm going to be mixing with is going to be by Modeal 1s, and I'm even using the Modeal 1 white to make a lighter version of each color. Besides yellow, because this is just going to be a solid nail, it's not going to have a replica. You'll see what I'm saying. Like, it's not going to have a double line for the tip. Hopefully this is in focus and in frame. This is how they look. These are the colors for today. And let me go ahead and the white polish, for some reason I did not take that out. And I haven't used these, and I kind of want to be a little different than the original, so I might add these little Chanel stickers to it, since I haven't used them in a while. Okay, so here's the white. This is also the Modeal 1's white. I have this in the original single larger size bottle. It is the 15 milliliter. And these are the 7 milliliter bottles. I need a regular yellow, which I have. I need a white, which I have. I need a blue and a dark blue, which I actually already have a blue and a dark blue. So that, let me reframe, that works out perfectly because I already have those two colors. I don't have to mix, but I do have to mix for green. So for the yellow and the blue, I have to mix to make green. And I need a light orange. So I have to mix this with white to make a light orange. And I have to use the regular orange, like so this orange, and then make a lighter orange. I might do yellow, to be honest, with this one, because I think that they would pair well together for this design. And then for the pink, I need this shade of pink and a light pink. So you guys will see what I'm about to do. I'm actually doing a longer version of the design that I chose today. So first I have to mix a base color because I am doing French tips, and I don't have a nude that matches the nude that is already on my toes. So I like to try to match it myself, but I think I'm going to try to duplicate the nude that is on these nails, which is more of like on the pinkish side. It kind of matches this, but I want to add a little of bronze to it. So I have mica powders that I use to actually mix the perfect nude, and I like my nude to have a shimmer to it. And what I use for my nude base is this shade by Makartt. Hopefully I can find it. I use Soft Whisper as a base for my nudes, and I just add pink and bronze powder to it, or just like a pink polish to it to make it the color I need it to be. So I'm going to show you guys how I mix that color, the perfect nude for myself, and to kind of match the picture, I'm going to make it a little pinker than I typically would. I also have a special brush that I picked it on with, and that's this brush right here. It's by Beauty Galleria, and this is a flat brush. It's a pro flat brush. I don't know what the size is because it does not list it, but I use this to mix and to apply my gel color to my nails. So this is what that color looks like. For a lot of people, this would be the perfect nude. This also has a shimmer to it in the Soft Whisper. So, but for a lot of people, this would be a perfect nude. I think I'm gonna mix more of this than I am going to mix the other colors, because I kind of need more of this than anything else. Let me put this on my palette. Set it off to the side. I'm gonna add like a dot of pink just to get that base started. Just a little bit of pink. And a little bit of orange. Hopefully this goes into the right direction though. And you'll see like what I do to like tone it down or to make it more of like a bronzy color. But this time I just wanted it more on the pinker side. Typically I would not add a dot of pink to it because I was like, that's overkill. Okay, so my micro powder, I use this bronze shade. And I think I used like an orange shade. It was this orange that I used, and these made the perfect nude. It's called Nicard. So I add some of that pigment. Hopefully this goes the way I need it to. I just think it's so weird, like how that makes a nude color like that. Like how that combination makes nude. Like how I discovered this, guys, don't even ask me. It's just for some reason I'm able to look at colors and I would know like what the combination is a lot of the times to make that color. So this is the nude. I was going for more of a pink one, so I added that dot of pink, so that's how I got that pinkish shade. I want to add a little tiny bit of the orange because I did that last time too. And this is the combination I always use minus the pink. So I've had a lot of time to just practice this stuff off camera. So that's, you know, also how I know. I like experimenting with colors. And that's our nude base for today. That's it. I know a lot of people like to start off with a white base when they start this. I'm not going to start off with a white base. I'm going to do more of like a milky white base for this one. Even though last time I actually used this as the base. But I don't know, I want to try the milky white and see how that turns out. See if the colors pop more with the Nicard milky white than the Soft Whisper. Here it is. It's called Milky Haze by Nicard. and this is going to be my base for today. It doesn't have any shimmer in it, and I think that this will just be a perfect base for today. So it's like white but not super white. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my base to each one. I'm not going to use base coat because I think this would make a good enough base for these, and it shouldn't peel back off. So let's go in with that milky white. We don't want it to be like too, but we want to create some type of opaqueness. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that. I'm gonna like come back when I'm done applying it. And I wanted to add this too. So when I'm about to cure these, I have a separate board that I put it on, and I just stick it under the lamp and it activates it through motion sensor. But yeah, doing that method just allows me to be able to focus on painting the next tip while that other nail is being cured. But I did want to just briefly talk about this. Like, anybody else, like, I don't know what's going on. Like, anybody else been feeling like they've just been extremely like tried lately? Like, people are just not letting up on you. Like, situations are just not letting up on you, and you're like, what the heck? Like, why am I so bothered by this? Like, I have went through like a period of time where like nothing was really bothering me, and then I have those times where it's like stuff just starts going crazy, and I'm like, what the heck is really going on? And that's giving me that tacky layer that I need y'all to go ahead and just start like applying the design and the base, the new gel over top of it. But yeah, like, if you've been feeling like you've been getting tried and tested lately, just let me know, because I'm trying my best to like just get through and just remember that like God allows things to happen for a reason, and that basically I have free will, so I have the will to be able to choose to like how I handle the situation, and I just have to make sure that that's lining up with what God would want me to do, so that I'm not like responding to a negative situation in like a bad way, and I'm just doing what I gotta do to make sure that I'm taking care of myself, but also letting God have the room to do what He wants to do. But I'm also willing to do work, so I'm willing to, you know, entertain and do nails and put the work in and show off my talents. So please engage with this video because everything helps. But I think we all been going through a lot lately, and sometimes we need a break just from knowing what's going on everywhere, just to just like go off by ourselves and be with our thoughts and be with God and just talk to Him. So I think I just need to just talk to Him more. And I keep calling it a base coat, and I really mean nude color. So I'm applying that now over top of the milky white. So yeah, you guys have already seen like how I apply polish to this set here. So I don't want to, you know, keep on making the video longer by playing out like each individual step. So that's why it is sped up here. And I'm just going to let you enjoy the music while this part plays out. Okay, so a few things have transpired while you were gone. I have successfully applied 2 coats of the nude gel to each of these, and now I am about to mix some colors, and then we can start designing these nails. The first one I'm going to make green is white. And that's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing this design. If I run low on time because I do have somewhere I need to be after this, then I just won't be able to continue, and I'll just come back later and continue and finish the design. But I'm going to start off with my thumb, and I'm going to start off with doing a white French tip. I don't know if I'm gonna make it like a deep French tip yet. It's kind of got, it's not like a deep French tip. It's like a regular tip, sort of. It's kind of got some depth to it, like the smile line. I could be describing this like in the opposite format. Like, I don't know, I could be completely describing this wrong, but you'll see what I'm about to do in a minute. And when I don't mix the colors, I just honestly go straight into the bottle, and I use like a different liner brush each time for the colors, or I clean it off in between. So I'm gonna start with the white French tip on the thumb, and the rest of it I'm gonna have to draw with dot tools apparently. So it's like on the picture, it is kind of like up there, like it's up further, but I kind of want to bring it back some because my last French tip set was like up there, and I really love that look. But today I'm going to switch it up and play around a little bit. I just had that, and I do plan on wearing these nails later. So let me go ahead and start my smile line. I'm gonna mark it right here. So I'm gonna kind of bring it up a little bit, especially since I think that we'll be able to bring that color out a little bit more in this design if I start the smile line back a little bit towards the cuticle, other than towards the free edge of the nails. I kind of like bringing my French tip like around the nail a little bit, and then I'll wipe it off later, so it's like perfect. And yeah, I'm just making my little French tip here. And this video is probably going to end up being long. And go ahead and fill in the rest with the brush that comes with the polish. If I was doing it like closer to the free edge, like closer to the end of the nail, then I would just use the striping tool or brush in order to fill this area in. But since I'm bringing it back a little bit, I will just be using the bigger brush to save time to fill it in. And I am going to go ahead and cure this in a minute. So make sure that my smell line is not lost. These nails are really like so simple. Like the design that I'm doing is so simple. Like when you see the end result, I might add some charms to it just to like, because I like having charms on my press-ons. It's just something about charms on press-ons for me. I don't know why, but it just hit a little different than when you just apply it to like a regular sculpture set. I don't know what it is. I guess it's the fact that you can put charms on these, and I guess when you think of press-ons, you think of limitations, because when you would buy press-ons in the store, they didn't really come with a lot of charms. And so now I guess it's like the freedom to be able to add it. It's what the novelty is. But this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna try to wipe off some of this. I'm gonna go ahead and cure this because I'm satisfied with how that looks. So here I'm just doing the same thing that I did on the thumb, but in different colors on all of the other fingers. I just didn't feel the need to show all of this in real time because it's literally just me doing the exact same thing that I did on the thumb on the rest of the fingers. So I'm just gonna let this play out and enjoy the music. then next right here, you're going to see me starting to use a dot tool to add that second or double French, but I'm just doing it in different colors, starting with the thumbnail, which is going to be green, and the rest of them are going to have that darker shade for the double French. You'll see that. So now after I have gone ahead and drawn the double French on the rest of those nails, now I am taking the yellow nail, which is the pointer finger, and drawing the little black smiley face. And then next after this, you will see me start on the pink nail, which is the ring finger. I'm also going to make sure that I am curing those two nails together. And now I'm going to the ring finger, which is the pink nails, and I am drawing on the little hearts And these hearts actually inspired me to do another set based on those because they were just so adorable. And since we are on the topic of hearts, I just want to go ahead and show some love to the people that have shown me love and that have subscribed since I have posted my first video and put my channel out there. If you have been supporting me on TikTok, I also want to thank you for that as well. It's definitely needed as I am trying to go ahead and grow this channel, and every little bit counts. So now I'm going to go ahead and put on the top coat, and it's going to be on all of these nails, and I will try to include some footage of me applying the charms, but I think I actually lost that footage. And yeah, I'll try to apply what I have so that you can see like the full process of me making these nails. But thank you for tuning in so far. If you made it to this point in the video, don't forget to subscribe and like and comment, and go ahead and hit the bell so that you'll be notified every time I post. And that is what's gonna ultimately help the channel. So I also want to think about doing shout outs to the people who comment first, and to new subscribers and returning subscribers. I'll go ahead and think about that, and maybe I'll include it in the next one. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and let this play out. I'll chime back in if there's anything else to say. A lot has transpired. So now I have added some charms to the nails, and you can see these. I added some Dum Dum charms on those, and I'm just top coating over the little Chanel stickers that I said I wanted to use. And I don't want to overdo this because I don't want to create unnecessary bulk and separation. Because like once you top coat it one time, for some reason it tends to like separate for some reason. So I'm trying to hurry up and like get that cured so I can avoid that little discrepancy. And I think I was able to accomplish it. So I'm gonna let those cure, and I'm gonna start adding some rhinestones, because I think the Dum Dum nails could use like 3 little rhinestones like on this area right here, like right above it. this is what the nails are officially looking like. I think they are so cute. I cannot wait to put these on, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. The next one will be me putting on the nails. Bye.